Science shows clearly that we, as humanity, form the largest pressure and determine the change on the entire planet.
We're not the first species to become a global powerhouse, but we're the first species that knows it.
To put it very simple, we are no longer a small world on a big planet. We are today a big world on a small planet, which means that we're hitting the biophysical ceiling of the capacity of planet Earth to support humanity.
It's like a teenager moving toward adulthood. There's a point when you start to look around and go, oh, you know, someone has to clean up this mess.
In the same way, we have developed technologies that take us to moon. We are able to find solutions to the problems we have created ourselves.
No one company, no one government, no one organization, no one thinking is going to get us out of this mess. We need to get out of our comfort zone. We need to be with people who are thinking differently, who are challenging us.
The scientists for a long time have worked on these problems, identified these problems, but in order to truly solve them, we need the private sector, we need the policy sectors.
We need fresh thinking around policy frameworks, around incentives, around business models, around partnerships, around governing strategies, and around collaboration.
Becoming sustainable doesn't mean everybody being poor. It means that we guarantee the quality of our ecosystems to keep on sustaining the needs of current and future generations and have people living decent lives.
What we know now is that on a finite planet with finite resources, that the economy has to operate within those planetary boundaries. So the safe operating space for the economy is becoming more and more relevant for businesses.
A lot of our environmental impact, 60%, is embedded in our material system alone. So there's a lot of opportunity just waiting to be taken advantage of. And we truly believe that if we had a way of going more circular, then that's both a business growth opportunity, but it's also preserving the very nature assets that we're talking about.
When we look at solutions, the truth is that they're in our hands.
If we're going to succeed, we need disruptive, not incremental change.
Their task is not to talk at each other about how important the problem is, but to work together on common and systemic solutions and try to find connectivity such that one can create wholesale change, not just retail projects.
We are determining to a large extent the kind of climate that we will have, the kind of ecosystems that we will have. That gives us a responsibility, a requirement to take action.
We now know how to do it. Major transformations in cities, in agriculture, in energy, in production, and in consumption.
We need to push ourselves out of our comfort zone, be bold and innovative. We have an unprecedented opportunity to make a difference. We can't afford to stand still.